Before I get into what I wanted to talk about in this episode of the Road to Commander series, I want to clarify something about the vote I put up in one of my recent videos about which would you rather see for my 200th video spectacular. Would you rather see a 26 and 5 or a 24 and 5 in Modern Warfare 2 with the random class, the next episode of IB Random Generated, which is an LMG. And like I said, I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to give too much away. But I want to make a correction, per se, to the 26 and 5, 24 and 5, that whole deal. Turns out, both games are 24 and 5. The reason I said one of them was 26 and 5 is because the first one was 24 and 5 with 6 assists. And somehow I saw that, thought I went 26 and 5 in the replay, and it was also the first game of the session. So by the time I was done with the session, which was about 45 minutes later, I was like, oh, didn't I go 26 and 5 in that first game? I think I'll use that. And then I got 24 and 5 in the last game. So I was like debating with myself. Oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. So I was debating with myself whether to use either one, and then I decided I'd put it to you all. But now, let me make clear that they are both 24 and 5. The first one has 6 assists, the second one has 0 assists. And the maps, too, are completely wrong from what I said before. Now that I remember off the top of my head, the first one with 6 assists, the campy one, that was on Salvage. I had just re-downloaded, like the day before, I had re-downloaded the first map pack, the Stimulus map pack, I think. That's what it was called. And because I had had it before, but before I got my new Xbox, I had to delete it to make room. And I never really played Modern Warfare 2 at that point, so I decided to get rid of that map pack. I can live without it. And now that I have the new one, I decided to re-download it because I liked the maps like Crash and Salvage I really hated. Bailout was okay. Storm was pretty good. But I basically got it for Crash and Overgrown to get those back. So the first game was on Salvage. The second game I mentioned, I think, that I thought it was on Karachi. Turns out it was on Estate. And that's actually not the campy one, even though you would think Estate, you might be camping in the house. We were trying to get the other team out of the house for about 3/4 of the game. Then we finally got in the house. This is just all off the top of my memory. I'm not entirely sure if it's right. So we finally get them out of the house, and about 30 seconds later, one of the Marathon Lightweights back in, and we lose control as soon as he gets in because he just knifes everybody, and his team starts spawning up there. So we fight for the house for 5 minutes, we get it for 30 seconds, and we lose it for the last like 2 or 3 minutes of the game. We still win, though. That is the clarification I wanted to make. So go ahead and change up your vote if you want to. If you haven't voted yet, now you have a little more information to go on. You'll know the map. You'll either have a 24 and 5 on Salvage, where I'm hiding in the building for a couple minutes at a time. I think it's also because of enemy air support. I did not have Cold-Blooded on. There's your one hint to my perks. I do not have Cold-Blooded on as one of my perks. So running around outside with enemy air support equals a no-go. So it is either that with 6 assists, or it is a running around 24 and 5 on Estate where my air support, I get more kills than my air support. But I get more kills than I got kills in the Salvage one. I'm pretty sure my air support did way more in the Salvage game. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Get that out of the way. Make sure you all understood it. Now I want to get to... Oh, that would have been cool. There's that G11 again. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, this is... I don't know how you haven't noticed, but this is a double upload, like a double game in a row of, it's not a double upload, it's a double game, I just said it wasn't. This is 2 villas in a row. This is the second one, and I think the next game I just saw it for a second or two, but I think it might be on WMD or Summit. So we'll change it up from Villa after this game. Ah, I'm flashed, can't see anything. Okay, what I wanted to talk about today, it's Wednesday. I actually got around to making this at like 9 o'clock at night on Wednesday. And tonight, I'm going to put this up Wednesday night. Tonight, we have a brand new Deadliest Warrior. And on this episode of Deadliest Warrior, we have the first woman on Deadliest Warrior, which is Joan of Arc. And she is fighting William the Conqueror. Now, Chris, if you're watching this, I have a feeling like I know who you're going to pick. And if you are picking who I'm thinking you're picking, I am in support of you. I think that that person will win as well. So, I guess for each side you could argue, I think for Joan, you could argue that she might win just because, like, she did everything she did as a teenager, so she only had room to grow as a military mind. Also, they might give her a bias because she's a woman, so they might like help her out or something. I don't know how that would happen. Maybe they'll tilt the X factors in her favor. Oh my God, that's how long ago this was. I was still picking up Second Chance Kids. Speaking of which, like I don't do that anymore, and makes me think. I think I actually did that today in a game on Grid, and it ended up being like the right thing to do because I think we were down, and it was a team deathmatch. We were down 7,400 to like 6,000 something, like 6,200. So we needed, if one person on our team died, we would lose. We came back and won that game, and I was thrilled. So I might put up that comeback later tomorrow, or maybe Friday. Well, actually no, because I have to check how many videos I have. If this is video number 199, then I might not actually do video number 200 as that that Modern Warfare MW2 game. That's what I was trying to say, not WMD. I was trying to say MW2. I might not put up that MW2 game. I might actually go and put up my cover of Black Hole Sun, which now you know turned out to be the winner. I still have to do that cover though. I'm probably going to be busy tomorrow. I'm going to be visiting family after work. I'm going to go straight from work to their house, so I won't be home to do this. So that might be Friday or Saturday. If this is video 198, then expect that comeback to be either tomorrow or Friday, and then Black Hole Sun will be maybe Saturday. But I have to make sure. I'm not sure my video count off the top of my head. I'm either at 197 or 198 right now, and I want 200 to be something good. I want 200 to be the Black Hole Sun. 201 will probably be World at War. I'm actually not done with that yet. I think there's a couple games left, not too many. But I know some of you in past videos have been asking, like, where's the rest of the World at War? It's here. I still have it. It's just that I've been trying to stay on top of everything else, so I can lighten my workload when I go to college. And I mean, which would you rather get out of the way? Like 2 or 3 games of a World at War live session, or however many games left of a Road to Commander series that I have? But you know, it's all about priority. But at this point, the game is about to end. I just want to thank you all for watching, and leave a comment saying either your vote with the new rules for the Modern Warfare 2 game, or your vote for who's going to win Deadliest Warrior tonight. You know, it starts in 40 minutes from now, from when I'm saying this. So, whatever side you're on, good luck. It's going to be a great episode. I got commandoed, and the game is going to end in 15 seconds. So I have to keep this up. So la 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 la. I got stuck by a crossbow, and I could see that. Oh man, that was a teammate trying to go for like a challenge or something. I don't know if that's a challenge or not. But game over. 24-7. Thank you for watching. Bye.